Hi, welcome back to Retro Renovations, the Luton build. I'm just going to give you a very short update of how this week has fared.
Retro renovations do not go away.
As with all building sites, you can see it's a building site. So that's the cowling for the chimney. The bed base is placed but not secure. The floor is all done and sealed now. The dog's just arrived. You enjoying yourself, Jack? So the floor ends there. I've left this for the minute because this access is where I need to get to the top of the fuel tank, and I've got to put some inline fuel filters in. Looking this way if the dog moves. I've just got to build a box underneath the oven, but that's the oven in its place, and we've got some board there to go behind, to be cut and put behind the oven. And mainly this week, big changes. The stud walling is now in. So this is a stud walling for the bathroom area. There will be a stained glass window going in here. This, we've got to cut this bit back out, but that's where the door is going to be coming in. Stud walling is there, and obviously there'll be stained glass window in this area as well. So yeah, that's our cooker. So we haven't had much time this week to do much because I've been studying for uni and had many hours at work, and Peggy's had a lot of hours at work as well. So yeah, so as I say, it's all about time management. Unfortunately, me and Peggy both had a lot of hours this week. We didn't get a great deal, but thank you to Rob for helping us square this up. If one of the tips is, if you do a Luton build and you put a spirit level against these, that's not going to work, because the Luton van sits with the back higher, the cab is lower. So if you put a spirit level up against it, it looks like that. So what you have to do is you have to go, if you've got a guide, so some of you got a more modern Luton with a sort of fiberglass body, you're going to have to measure to the end. Obviously the older style aluminium body, you've got more framework you can guide against. So I had to measure the point to point to give us this square edge in here, but it's square to the Luton box, it's not square as in a spirit level. So that's one tip to keep in mind when you're building in a Luton, is the base that you're sitting on is not square to ground. So we'll be doing bits and pieces in the week. Peggy's going to be silver lining all the joins, and then on this side Peggy is going to be finishing off and adding the insulation. And I'm just going to give you a quick look in the engine bay now. The vehicle had been sat for some time and hasn't done much mileage in quite some time. So in the next couple of weeks I need to buy new leads. I need to buy a new cap. We know the coil is working and sending out a spark, but the coil lead is pretty manky and we'll be changing that. The points look fairly clean, so I'm not going to change the points at this time. We have found that this pinky stuff is dried antifreeze, and we've, even though the vehicle has a brand new radiator, don't know if the camera is going to show you, there is a split. There's a split just there on this elbow. So I need to take this elbow off, take it up to the auto factors and get a matching elbow. So I've got to change that elbow. Got to buy, this is the 2.5 or 2.4 petrol 6-cylinder. So I'm going to be buying 6 new spark plugs, 6 new leads, a cap. That'll give it a service. And as you can see here, we have removed the carburetor. From what I can see, these are the 2 fuel lines in from the tank that I've showed you in the Luton Bay. There are no inline fuel filters, so I'm going to do them nearest the tank end, because I think that'll be a lot better, catching the crud pretty much as it comes out the tank rather than down the line. And also I can just lay on the floor and change them, because we've got that access hatch. So as it comes out the tank, we'll go into a filter, out back into the line and down. So we'll do that in the next video. The carburetor is taken off because when we inspected it, it is really full of silt, sludge. It doesn't look great in there, so the mechanic friend has taken it away and they're going to give it a good clean up. So that's the update for the moment. So like I say, sorry it's a short video. We've got lots of other touring videos and still some show videos to come that we'll add to the channel for you to enjoy. As for the Luton build, we'll be doing little bits of pieces in the evening, but next weekend we're hoping to get the full 2 days of the weekend on it. So we're hoping to get the rest of the stud wall fitted, get the toilet in place, the shower base in place, start marking off the fire area, and start kitting out the walls. I mean, there's endless amount of work, but we've got a lot of stock in, so it's getting there. We've got lots of stuff in to do the build. So yeah, I'm not going to waffle anymore. You've had a quick glimpse, and I'll catch you on the next one.